Oh, boom, bro. You guys know what it is. Full labor. We here with another interview, our second one. We got Cuzzin Charlie, the one and only, the legend, the phenom, the young phenom, bro. What are you saying today, man? How you doing?
Oh my gosh, thanks for having me. I like that intro. That was beautiful.
Hey, man, like I told you, I tell you guys, I said I'm doing nothing but risen today.
Oh, okay.
Nothing but risen.
All right.
Thank you for showing up, man.
Well, thank you for having me.
It's a little cold in this room. I just wanted to get that right off the top. So if a man see me shiver, just allow me, please. I get cold easily. As I said off the top, we got Cuzzin Charlie. First of all, I want to ask, how you doing today? How's everything?
I'm doing great. Today's the 4th anniversary of Thanks for Nothing 2.
Ooh.
So it's a great time to be here. Great time to be alive. You know what I'm saying? We listened to that all the whole way up. Just a good vibe to just look back on some of the work I did and, just see how much better I'm getting and how good I was back then. So it's like, it's just knowing this. It's like all the music that I make is like a stamp in time.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of helps me remember things that happened back then or at those times or relationships that I made at those times. So it's like, an album is like, it's like chapters of my life, kind of. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. I wanted to take it back a little bit to like your first couple projects and how you ended up now. Because you did mention this is the 3rd anniversary of this. Fourth. I'm sorry. Fourth?
Yeah, fourth, yeah.
So how did you see it evolve throughout the years? Like I did notice when I looked back, I didn't like the energy. I'm guessing it's like that young and hunger grind.
Yeah,
but like you were going on that like I'm attacking men on these rhymes type shit.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely. And it was a thing where it's like a lot of people know, but you can't really look back on it because a lot of the stuff that I did earlier have been deleted. So it's like it's a gift and a curse because like when I came back, it's like it looked like I started off just seasoned. But if you really do your research, you could be like, yeah, I started off just like anybody else, just trying to make shit work. You know what I'm saying? Just making words rhyme before I'm making songs. You know what I mean? So
what caused the change? Why all the first initial amount of songs got deleted?
I was on an independent label called Certified Cash, and then I guess when like after we stopped like doing business together, the label owner, I guess he was in his feelings, just decided to delete all the all the work we done. Like, but it's whatever.
So what? You had no rights to those songs, did you? Is that what it is?
No, but the thing is, like, I had rights to them on paper. But if you really like paid attention to our day to day, like, no, I didn't have no rights. They were on his computer, on his hard drive. You know what I'm saying? He telling me what we drop in, like, you know what I mean? So it's like, I learned a lot just being there though. Cause then you learn like, okay, no, I want to be in control of that.
So and you saw the business from there.
Yeah, exactly.
I was listening to one of your songs. I just wanted to just get your mindset on it. What does a ting mean to you? Like what's so special about the bottle of a ting?
It depends because ting is like a double, triple meaning. Like ting could be a girl, a female.
Hey.
A ting could be just, an object. And a ting could also be like, just what do I say? How do I say this? Just trying. I don't want to use trying because that's part of it. But it's attempt.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like trying a ting, if you have to put the whole phrase into like, if I had to define it, it would just be like, yeah, take that risk. Take that risk, see what comes out of it. You know what I mean?
Yo, that's first of all, off the top, that is one of my favorite songs. That's even the reason I mentioned it. I was going through your catalog. I saw Grab a Ting. I'm like, no way. This is not what I think it is, man. Ask these guys. I've been playing it.
And it's also like, yo, if you guys feel like I'm sweet and you want to try a ting, then try a ting and see what happens.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
You're also advertising.
Like, you know what I mean? It's like try, anybody tried it yet. So we good on that. When did that song drop?
A hot minute ago. All right, I got a bar though, because listening to the Try a Ting, I thought, I could try a ting.
Mm-hmm.
I
like that.
I could drop a bar.
I like that.
And these guys been hyping me up in the back, obviously. So they wanted me to drop a local bar, and I just want you to rate it for me.
Oh, for sure. Out of 10?
Out of 10.
Okay, let's do it.
All right,
Are you sure you're ready though? No, I'm just saying, it's like, you got to be ready.
No, I'm ready. I'm ready.
So, all right.
You asked the question, I had to think about it. All right, ready?
All right.
Boom. Off the top. I get paid hourly. My girl is thick. Lowry. What do you think?
Who's Lowry? Kyle Lowry?
Kyle Lowry, bro.
So you just called a man thick.
First of all,
Zero. Zero. I love this guy, bro. You know, this guy's a good vibe. That's why I'm gonna be honest with him. We're not doing it.
You know
I'm
what?
gonna be that nigga in the studio. Like, nah. Like, yo, I heard this story too where you guys familiar with Quinn Miller?
Of course.
So Quinn Miller's in the studio with Kanye.
Yeah.
And he gives Kanye a line and Kanye uses it. Kanye loves the line. But A$AP Rocky walks in and he's like, bro, what is that line? Take that line out. He has no idea that Quinn came up with the line. He's just like, that line's whack. You got to take it out. And then Kanye ended up taking it out.
Yo, so it's like, you need I appreciate that.
Sometimes you need those people in there to be like, nah. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to have to talk to you guys after.
Right? So wait, he said it to you guys earlier? And you guys let him do that? These aren't your friends. These are your friends. Would you guys let me do that shit?
I don't know. I say something.
Crazy. I'm like, no, there's no way you can call a man thick right now.
But it's Lowry though. But it's Lowry.
Nah, G.
I have another one. We'll drop it later.
Would have been better. Man said thick, a nigga. It's crazy.
Oh man! All right, let's talk about
There's our viral clip right there. You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about singing, man. Let's talk about singing. What happened? Where does your singing roots come from, and why'd you transition into rapping?
So funny he asked that. Yo, I have an older sister, and I love her to death. She was at my house yesterday, and my younger sister was there too. I'm really close with my sisters, but yeah, I don't think if I had an older sister, I would have made music so early. If I didn't have an older sister, because all she did was keep, like, when I wanted to watch Power Rangers, the TV was on BET. And I know, like, kids are new now. They don't know what BET really is. BET isn't what it is now. Like, BET, that's where we went to see our music. You know what I mean? So at that time, I was a big Usher fan. I was like 6 years old. And they were trying to, like, remix Usher songs and just change the words to make it relate to my life. And then she'd be like, you can't sing, like, just stop. And then it's so funny because then, like, and it feels like the next day, but it was probably a couple years later. I went into my mom's room and I seen Little Bow Wow on TV. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. And then, I started doing that ever since, and she never said I was whack. So from she never said I was whack, I'm like, yo, maybe I could do this. She would always give me advice. She'd be like, you should do this, you should do that. But she never said, you suck.
That's,
you know what I mean?
That's what it is. That's what it's at. There's, again, outside of, like, the closest friends, nobody's more real to you than a sibling. And I'll be honest, if my sibling's trash, I'll tell them.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so how's the relationship? So why is it that the music was grown throughout this, music has grown this relationship? How has that happened?
Because like when you live in a family with like 4 sisters, like, even though like I only have one older one and they're all younger than me, it's like you start to like everybody has different tastes. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you start to realize why people like what they like. It's like you don't even realize how similar country song could be to a rap song. Ooh. It's like, especially if you're just paying attention to lyrics. If you're a lyric person, you're gonna like anything as long as they're spitting.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I was able to see so many different things from so many different genres, and it's like, yo, how can I just make that for me? So like sometimes I'd sing, and then we're at a time where it's like, if an engineer can't make you sound like Drake, then you shouldn't pay him. You know what I'm saying? Yes. If you can't make you sound like you could sing, then what are we doing?
It's funny funny that you mentioned that, because I was talking to one of my friends about the state of music and how it's evolving. And I do feel like, correct me if I'm wrong, back then, lyric was huge. Everything was about the lyric. And as time went on, the talent went into producing. And I'm starting to think, like, now, especially today, in my personal opinion, I feel like producers are the real talent.
I think it's always been like that. You have to understand man's like Quincy Jones. You have to understand man's like Puff Daddy, like man's like DJ Khaled. Like these people look at them like, what do they do? Because they do everything. Like you know what I'm saying? It's like they can't tell you what they do. It's because even though he's not pressing the button, he's like, nah, give me another rhythm. Nah, give me another drum pattern. Nah, like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these guys, like, fam, like, no disrespect, all respect to the Six God. It's like when fucking OVO 40 said, like, yo, bro, we're not just making music, we're making movies. So you can't really just expect Drake to sit down there with a beat and that's what you're gonna get. Nah, you're gonna get Drake sit down there with a beat and then you're gonna get 5 songwriters be like, maybe we should try this. Maybe we should try this. Drake, you should say this here. You know what I'm saying? And then you got something like, oh shit, producers made the song. It's not just an artist. You know what I mean? But it's like you give that song to another artist, it might not do the same.
Does it lose the heart of the song though? Does that change the way?
I wouldn't say it loses the heart of the song. Sometimes I feel like it helps it.
Yeah.
Like you have to understand too, is like a person could write a whole song, right? And it could always have those 1-2 lines that you're like, that could have been a better line. That could have been, you know, and it's always those people that write songs by themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's never the person where it's like, you know, and then when you think about certain people like Wayne, it's like he's come to the point where he's doing that himself. Should I say the or duh? Or should I say if or and? Like, you know what I'm saying? He's just doing that for himself because he's listened to his shit so much where he's like, I should have said this, but it's already out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you just learn from experience, really. You know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, I don't think the talent is the producer. I don't think the talent is just the artist, but I do think it's a team effort.
A collective effort.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you always get more from the producer making the beat and still coming through and being like, oh, okay, let's do this. Let's make this together. You know what I'm saying? That's why you'll get those songs that have Murder Beats' name on it.
Yeah.
Murder Beats not going to allow you to put out a song. He was in the studio helping out and you're not going to put his name on it. He didn't even rap. Metro Boomin too. They don't even rap, but they're making sure their name's on it because they're not just making the beat. They're letting you know, like, I'm producing this record. That's why these guys only sound good when they rap on my beats.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's like they'll go with another producer and say whatever, and the engineer's like, okay, it's done. Boom.
So an engineer is a very critical part of the process.
Yeah.
Now. Okay.
Yeah, definitely. It's probably just as important as a producer. Like, you know what I mean? No disrespect to producers out there, but like we can go online and just take your beat.
Whew, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The engineer can take your tag off. So who's more important, really? Let's be there. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Play with me.
Let's really go there.
Play with me, see who
like,
can
you know?
Okay, there is special project I know that you're working on that I want to shed some light on. Remix project.
Yeah.
So if you may, what's the remix project? How did it come through, and what's the idea behind it?
That's even a sicker story. I was recording out of a rec center in Gin Finch.
Woo, let's go.
And then there was this lady there. She was like the rec center lady, I would say.
Yeah.
Right? Little Asian lady. And she's like, I used to go there and record all the time and with like Mr. 365. That's when like we just started. He had like this label called Most Hated. R.I.P. KG. We were all there just making tracks every day. Stewie, all the man them from Finch, right? And then I guess like she took a liking to me and she signed me up to the program. I didn't even know. And then one day I had an interview. I went to the program and yeah, they let me in the program. It was like a free program. You guys know what the program is. We should probably talk about what the program is.
Of course,
is.
Yeah, for the viewers.
Yeah. So the program is like a non-profitable organization for not only artists, but anybody in like business or art. Like, you know, they have a lot of connections in and out of the city. Like a lot of people don't know this, but Drake recorded his first mixtape at Remix Project after hours. You know what I'm saying? OVO 40 was one of the first engineers that worked at Remix Project. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, 40 worked there.
Yeah, 40 worked there. That's why Drake was even able to come and record. And that was right before my round, which was round 5. They're at like round 18 now. You know what I'm saying? So I was on round 5 and like, yeah, 40 was there from like round 1 to 4. By round 5, Drake was blowing. Jeez. They were out of there. You know what I'm saying? I remember one time coming to Remix and like Drake, 40's like plugging out something out of the studio to take home to go record Drake. You know what I'm saying? But I used to go there every day because they would give you like 3 hours once a week just to record for free.
Whoa.
Right? And the engineer was like Pro Logic. I don't know if you guys heard of him, but he's like engineer for OVO and flipping EXO. Now he engineers for big people. Like,
Okay.
you know, he did the song. Believe it or not, he did the Lemonade song. That flipping song by Internet Money.
Oh,
Yeah, he engineered that song. I don't know if he made the beat, but Internet Money made the beat, but he engineered that song.
Okay.
And he's engineered songs he did the Hot Boy song with Preem and Lil Wayne. Like, he's a big engineer. To me, he's like the best.
Now his resume's stacking. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I used to work with it. I was working with him when I was like 16. So it was like, anything, I'd be like, yo, make me sound like Optimus Prime. Yo, press a button that sound like Optimus Prime. He's the sickest. Pro Logic, wherever you are, you know I love you. But yeah, so basically, why did I bring up Pro Logic again?
He was the engineer at.
Yeah, he was the engineer for my sessions. He used to hate me, but like love hate, because I would come I had Wednesday 3 to 6, right? But I would forward to Remix every day just in case anybody didn't show up. And I would take their recording time.
That's that grind right
so
there.
I was there every day, no matter what. Even when like I ended up like moving out of town and I was on house arrest, my mom would drive me.
Jeez.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know?
Hey, that's that grind right there. You can do nothing but respect it, to be honest. At 16, you're doing this?
Shit, yeah. That was 16, 15, because like they don't keep you for more than a year. And then I had the graduation at Revival, and then the performances were sick. It was crazy.
I didn't even know that existed here. Yeah,
What?
The program.
You did it? When did you find out about it?
Doing research on you.
Oh, okay. So, Remix, you hear that?
Hey, yeah. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Remix Project, baby. You know what I'm saying? You ever heard of Rich Kid?
Of course I heard Rich Kid.
Yeah, he like runs it now.
He runs it.
Yeah, he's running Remix right now.
I might have to do a little bit more research on this. Yeah.
And he's been there since I was there. You know what I'm saying? He worked his way up. Now he's big dog. You know what I mean?
That's mad impressive.
And that's a producer, so forgive me for what I said about the producers. You know I love you, Rich Kid.
All right, we're gonna take it a little bit back, man. I there's someone here that I gotta ask you a question about. Honey Cocaine, man. What's the relationship there with Honey Cocaine? I mean, how the years change, you know?
There ain't really much of a relationship. But at that time, like, yeah, we were really close in high school when I met her. We were in the same careers class, which is kind of ironic. And yeah, she used to always be like, because like at that time, even though I was in high school, this was after Remix. And Remix is where I met the people in the independent label that I was at.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And basically how that happened was I had on my graduation, Remix graduation day, I had a performance. And I performed and it went crazy. The whole hood came out. We were on stage. It went crazy. But what happened was I ended up using a beat from a producer that was in Remix.
Oh.
But I guess like we didn't talk about me using the beat. So he's like, bro, you used my beat. But he didn't make it no big deal about it. But after that, it's like, yo, you used my beat. Like, you know, it's kind of like, now you're with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you guys know what I'm saying. You guys get what I'm saying. It's like, oh, you used my beat? All right, it's you're on my label now. Like, you know what I'm saying? It would have known. Like, worse that performances was crazy. Yeah, I need you on my label right now. Like, you're signed.
That's heat.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So at that point, that's when I started dealing with them. And then I was dealing with them for a good year or two before, and I was still in school. So I leave the studio, go to school, or I leave school, go to the studio, whichever way, you know. And then I remember we did a performance at school, and the school was Westview too.
Okay.
It's funny because at the time, Pressa was at the school too with me.
Oh, Pressa now.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, but before that, it's like, yeah, we did a little performance at the school, and I remember she seen it, and she's like, yo, I want to come to the studio or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, bro, I'll take you to the studio. Just start coming to class. She'd never come to class. You know what I'm saying? You come to class, I'll take you to the studio. You know what I'm saying? I'm good you know? I wanted her to come to class. It was careers class, bro. Everybody likes careers class. Like, come on. It's not like I was telling her to come to math. You know, I was telling her to come to science. It was careers, you know? Like, yo, you come to class, I'll take you to the studio, right?
Yeah, you're that kid my mom wanted me to hang out.
Right? You know what I'm saying? So she came to class. I brought her to the studio. I'm not going to front. The owner of the label, he's the one who had the vision. Me, if you don't have the hunger, I don't see the vision. Because I know like you could look as good as you want. You could just the fact that Asian girl rapping, everybody gonna look crazy.
Yo, hey.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, bro, you gotta want it, bro. You gotta be like, you know what I'm saying? Not saying that she's not nice, but I'm just saying you gotta want it. You gotta come to the studio and come with clips. Ammo. What's that shit that Lil Wayne say? How you gonna stand beside a nigga that really do this if you don't do this? You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
so
exactly.
Like, And yeah, so but he Billy was always like, yo, I think this girl could work, right? But and I had this rhyme where I had like a little watch that I bought from Sam and Tony's back then. And I was like, yellow, white watch, call it honey cocaine. And that was before we even met her. And Billy used to be like, yo, that's a sick female rapper name. So as soon as we met her, he was like, yeah, that's honey cocaine.
Oh, she got the name there too.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
Okay.
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
Oh, for sure. And I can't even say I gave it to her. I came up with the name, but Billy was the one who's like, nah, that's honey cocaine. I came up with like some rap with honey cocaine where I'm like, yellow, white. I'm like, okay, I'll say the line because I still got it. I'm like, money grown, man. I swear my money brown like my money whole grain. Yellow, white, watch, color, honey cocaine. You know what I'm saying? Because those yellow and white diamonds in it, right? And he's like, yo, that's a good female rapper name. And this was before we even met Sachita. Sachita is honey cocaine. And then when I met her, and then obviously I brought her to the studio, he was like, yo, that's honey cocaine. And then we did a show. And then I don't know if it was him or her, but he like, yo, dye your hair gold and you're honey cocaine. And then we did a show that day in Luxie's, and the whole crowd went crazy when she started rapping. And at that point, we're like, yo, this girl's gonna be out of here. What? And then she dropped a freestyle to Rack City. She even shouts me out in that.
That's the one I heard.
Yeah, shout her out for that. She dropped a freestyle for Rack City, and the next day it had 10,000 views. You know what I'm saying? It's just regular. You know what I'm saying? The next day.
Yeah.
10,000 views. And then that same day, Tyga's trying to buy her a passport to fly her out.
No way.
Wait, you guys don't know that part.
Wait a minute.
Like, that's what I'm saying. This guy gives her $1,000.
What?
Says, yo, do your hair, get your passport, we're out of here. Right? So now the whole team starts panicking. These niggas, they're like, wait, what do you mean? What do you mean you're out of here? Like, we didn't even have her for a year yet. You know what I'm saying? So she was, at that point, niggas start getting scared, right? At me, I'm just like, yo, bro, man, I'm chill. Let's see what comes out of this. You know, but that's when Twitter fingers start happening and subliminals start happening, and she just...
It got ugly, eh?
Yeah, it got real ugly quick, because you already know crabs in the bucket, right? And to be honest, it's like we were talking to Tyga and Tyga's people, and because she was on contract. I was on contract.
Yeah.
Anybody on certified cash was on contract.
Yeah.
This nigga not gonna have you sitting in the studio and there's contracts here and they're not signed. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even wrong him for that, because it's like...
It's business.
Yeah, exactly. So at that point, he's like, yo, bro, you guys are going to have to honor these contracts. And these guys are like, all right, well, think of a number and blah, blah, blah. And then obviously we're talking every day until communication just dwindles. I don't know if they found a loophole in the contract, but I really think that's really what put everything on the edge, because people realize, bro, if she could just leave like that, so can I.
Oh, and then people just started leaving after that.
I was probably the last one there still.
So what's the state of the...
They're still kicking.
It's still kicking.
They're still kicking. They got new artists and shit like that. But like, yeah, I just started to realize like, yo, this is something I could do myself. Because even though I was an artist, a lot of the shit that I was doing for myself, like I was paying out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? And it wouldn't hurt so much if I still had that music out to this day. Because technically I own it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, but it's like, to put all the money behind the work and have someone else own it, it's like, that's crazy.
That's painful, man.
You know what I'm saying? I can understand you're putting all the money up. You know what I'm saying? You want to be like, do this, do this, do this, do this. That makes sense. But if I'm putting all the money up and niggas is doing the bare minimum, I might as well do it myself.
So that begs the question, you think independent is just better?
I couldn't tell you, because even though I was signed to an independent label. So I've never been on a major.
Okay.
I couldn't really say, like, it kills me when people that say like, yo, independent's better, but they never been on major. It's like, you know, I got 100% of my masters, but 100% of nothing is still nothing.
It's nothing. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's niggas out here getting 15% of their music, but that 15% is worth $3 million. You know what I'm saying? And they still get greedy. They're like, bro, okay, now I'm getting 15%. Like I remember hearing this story about how fucking, what's that song that Lil Uzi has? This big one?
Huh?
Huh?
I just want to rock or something.
No. Before that, his first big one.
It was Luz's first big hit.
I can't remember his Dead Friends, but that's not what it's called.
EXO Tour Life.
Yeah, EXO Tour Life.
EXO Tour Life. Yeah.
So that song made $17 million. And he only seen 3. So when he found out how much it made, he's like, nah, something wrong. Now I'm upset with my label.
Yeah.
But nigga, all you had to do is rap. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? Like, all you had to do is rap.
Yeah.
And put on some tight clothes that were free. Like, relax. like, relax, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what if nobody heard the song? Like, you know, and if you didn't have the label, nobody would have heard the song.
That is 100%
so it's like,
true.
cool, like, come on, let's be real. Like, let's be real. You know, that's why he kept his ass quiet and he's still there. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yo, these niggas here, they want us to feel sorry for them, but really, bro, we shouldn't feel sorry for them. Like, you know what I'm saying? They know what they signed up for.
It's true.
Just like when niggas get caught up and go to jail and start snitching, we don't feel sorry for them. They know what they signed up for.
Yo,
so why are we gonna be mad at? Don't be sad for me because I made my mistake and my shit is deleted. No, nigga, I learned. Like, bro, like it happens, bro. Don't be sad for. I'm living life. I'm happy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm making money off music that I just write in my bathroom or on the bus or walk into the store. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing what I love to do. I look good. I smell good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't be upset. I can't be mad. It's like, yo, bro, this is what I got. This is the life I chose. Whatever comes with it, comes with it.
Talk your shit.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, not everybody's gonna always love you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you're telling me I could make $3 million off a 3-minute song? Bro, and you made 17? Go on, make your 17. I bet you love me more than I love you. You know what I'm saying? You need me more than I need you. At that point,
it's a great perspective.
You
when
know
you
what
look
I'm saying?
it.
It's like, bro, I got my little $3 billion, but I made you 14 million? Yeah, fam. You don't want nothing to happen to me.
All right, let's go.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's take a step back to the independent thing and you learning how to do things for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I learned that some of your videos and your edit, you do some of your own editing and some of your own work. So what?
Yeah, I like to keep that on the low though.
Oh,
but yeah, I do that still. I be doing that. I don't know. I feel like, yo, when people know that you do it, they take it less seriously. I like people not knowing and then be like, who directed that? You know? Even if the person shot it, I'll tell them like, yo, that person shot it. It's
a little trade secret that you learn, I'm guessing. Yeah.
But that happened while being on the label because it's like I wanted to put out videos and we didn't have no video man.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to learn how to edit my own videos. Like Fly Like a G6, my first viral hit. I edited that video.
Oh, that was your editing?
Yeah, that was my first edit.
That was cool.
You know what I'm saying? Cold. That and what I'm doing. My first edits.
So when you think about your time in the music industry, what do you think is one of the most challenging parts of it?
Marketing.
Oh, bro, same. You don't understand.
Marketing. Yeah, that's the hardest part.
It is hard to get eyes on. I guess what people don't understand, like making things, you can believe in yourself all you want. And I truly believe that, especially here, the guys, you guys, all of us, I believe we have talent, but some of the hardest things is getting eyes on that talent. And
what you guys, the hardest thing is getting a team to be on the same page. So the fact that all 4 of you guys can come and do this is beautiful. Like you guys should never stop. You understand what I'm saying? It's like at that point, it's like you guys got 4 people. One of you guys could get 4 eyes on the video. That's 12 people. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and just build off that. Really, you can't lose. If everybody's pushing it like they're the face, how are you gonna lose? You know what I'm saying? It's like, look at it. It's how you can't, if everybody's pushing it like this is their last, this is what they want to make the money off of, fam, you guys can't lose. You know, because everybody's going to pick up each other's slack and everybody's going to add to each other's value. So it's like, bro, that's what's most important. It's like having that team because the team's going to be like, yo, you know what we should do? Oh, no, you know what we should do? Oh, how much is it going to cost? Okay, boom, let's split this down the middle. Let's make sure it happens. So you're not spending, one person not spending all of this and then they're stressing.
Bro, I feel like we've been on the same journey. What is going on?
You know what's
going on?
But I'm pretty sure you guys are younger than me though. So the fact that you guys are on the early journey, it's like, bro, as long as you guys stay cool and like don't let the money fuck it up or don't let the egos fuck it up, you guys will be fine, bro. The team is what's most important. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what's gonna build. Who are those guys? I want to be around those guys. You know, what do those guys do? You know what I'm saying? Or how can I help you guys?
Ooh, that's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear.
It's like that's where it comes down to. And it's like, bro, you keep the circle small, you keep the circle close, and then, bro, nothing could penetrate that. Bro. And that's how I look at it, and that's how I made it. You know what I mean? Because I've been through it. You know, it's easy to flip in, read a person. You could tell a person's intentions by spending an hour with them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, you don't have no goals. You know, I'm a bougie soccer player. I can't kick it with niggas that got no goals. You know what I'm saying? You're not scoring. We
That's
can't
a
chill.
bar. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
You know what I'm
Wait,
saying?
hold on.
We can't chill. We can't chill.
You can just
You know what
go
I'm
over
saying?
that like I didn't just hear a bar. Wait a minute. That's cold.
You can't
Hey.
chill. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, once you learn that, you just weed out those people. It's like, no, but even when you're chilling, you guys are plotting.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? You guys are like, okay, what can we do? Fam, sometimes my mind runs so fast. So even when I'm not doing nothing, that's when I'll be like, you know what? Let me just do some guerrilla marketing.
Ooh.
I have my phone in my hand. There's so many people online right now. It's not, fam, I'm like the most annoying person on Facebook.
Really now? Okay. Let's talk about that. Speak about it.
Like,
Yeah, this
bro,
is some good stuff. This is good stuff.
I will speak to someone I've never spoke to in my life. Hey, if you reply, fuck for no. You're done. Want to see my new video? Oh, you want to see the one I dropped before that? Like at that point, like, and that's it. Bitches be thinking I'm trying to holla. No. I'm trying to get that view. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because in the end of the day, that person might love that. That person might listen to that every day for the rest of their life. You know, they might hate it. Don't give a fuck.
Mhm.
But it's better than me sitting down here not doing nothing. I'm here streaming somebody else anyway.
That's true.
You know
That's
what I'm
true.
saying? So it's like, once I started realizing that, it's like, bro, there's so much time in the day. There's so much time where you could be using it to build yourself. It's like, bro, my manager, this nigga's at the gym twice a day. You know what I'm
Twice?
saying? Yeah, I wish I could do it, bro. The nigga's swole. This nigga could choke you like this. Like, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, that's that program. You know what I'm saying? That's that program. That's what he programmed himself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm
Exactly.
programmed in that way. It's where like I always have to be like, even if I'm posting something and nobody's clicking it, I'm not even thinking about that. I'm like, bro, if I'm posting something, someone gonna click it.
You know what that reminds me of? Every time I'm watching, I hate to bring it to the NBA. Man who knows me, I love the NBA. I hate like when you play an NBA and you hear the announcement, they're like, oh, this guy's a volume shooter. He has to shoot 20 times in order to even be effective because he has to get in that rhythm. This sounds like a very like a rhythm type of situation where in order for things to just move, even if it doesn't pertain to anything, you have to keep going. You have to keep going. I understand that so well.
Because even with, that's how, it's so easy to forget how you got the inspiration. People always think you need to be inspired to work, but no, working is what gets you inspired.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, oh, I'm not inspired. Let me try do some work. And then you might create something that's going to inspire you. Don't sit down and wait to be inspired because it might never come.
Shit,
You know what I'm saying? You're always going to feel like I'm not ready, or I'm hungry, or I'm tired, or you know what I'm saying? I'm horny, I want to fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? So many different things, but really all you need to do is just lock in. You know what I'm saying? Just like Tommy goes to the gym and just lock in every fucking day. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, that shit's easier said than done, fam. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, that's what I'm telling you guys. Like, bro, when someone programs, fam, like you can't beat someone that's never gonna quit.
Exactly. How you gonna beat someone who don't know they losing? Yeah, exactly.
You're not losing if you're not quitting.
You're not losing.
You know what I'm saying? You can't lose if you never quit. So
all right, we got one more. I asked this to just about everyone, and because our main project here, we love this city. Toronto's a great city, despite all the shit we talk about, just for fun. And at the end of it, we want to know how the city has shaped your music, and where are you going from here? Like, what is their story moving on from here?
The city shaped my music.
If it did.
Yeah, I definitely think it's shaped my music. It's shaped, because yo, bro, it's a cold city, bro. It's a cold city. Like, so it's like, it's hard for me not to talk about the shit that's going on, or like, you know, or not to like mention certain things because that's all we see, right? So it's like, it's definitely shaped my music. I don't want to say for the worse or for the better, but it's like, bro, the city is a part of my life and my life shapes my music. So like, no matter whether the city was Whether we were in Chicago or flipping Kentucky, like the city would shape my music. You know what I mean? So because this is where I'm at.
So that's all we can ask for.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you guys had it. You guys heard it here. Fruits of our labor, full media. We got our guy here, Cuzzin Charlie, who blessed us with an interview. Respects. I'm gonna try my best, but Spawn usually does this. I'm about to fuck it up. As always, you can follow us on Instagram at Full Media Code. You can follow us on YouTube. Catch us on our Twitter. We're everywhere. Wherever the name is, type it. You're gonna find us. You can't miss us. Catch us on Spotify, Apple Music. It's our boy. It's Philly P. Got Young Vontae on the audios. Got Rob behind the camera. Got dark skinned demon over here behind the camera, and of course, Cuzzin Charlie. Anything you gotta say to the peeps?
Follow me on Instagram, the rapper slapper. I might slap a rapper, ask your pastor. It's Sunday. You know, I was supposed to be at church at 11, but they got me here. But yeah, yo, you guys check me on Instagram, the rapper slapper. You already know. Thanks for having me. I had a ball.